Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Berserk and Chill podcast. I'm your host, Al Frenzy, and together I'm with the Elephant Man himself, Elephant Justice.
Hey, I'm back!
Hey, and smoking is cool, kids.
Hello.
And always our editor-in-chief himself, Tritium Decay.
What's up?
What's up? All right, now that we got our introductions out of the way, let's talk about something.
Nice.
I thought we should start off with Berserk is on hiatus yet again.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just quietly waiting for the chapter to come out like in a couple of days' time.
Fucking Metal Master.
And yet again, more people are going to die before Berserk gets finished. So, oof. There's that.
I doubt there's many 90-year-old people reading Berserk out there.
You never know. They're no
I hate like everyone goes like, "Oh man, I'm gonna die before Berserk's finished." Whose 80-year-old ass is reading Berserk?
No,
I'm sure there's like a wave of 20-year-olds who just kill themselves each time they hear that they have a hiatus.
Or cancer. I guess there's that.
Oh, wasn't that guy who the kid who had cancer and Oda told him the end of One Piece? Wasn't that a very famous story?
Might.
No, it was like a Japanese Make-A-Wish dude, and he's like, "I want to know the ending to One Piece." So Oda told him the ending, and then.
And the ending was, I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, and can you imagine like have no clue but just bullshitting?
Could you imagine?
Oh no.
Could you imagine if a kid didn't die and 30 years later Oda's like, "Yeah, I lied to the kid." He comes up with some new ending.
No, saying, "Oh, I changed my mind. Yeah, I thought of something better."
I didn't really like that one. I gotta change it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, because that's something. Because Mira's done that before. Mira's changed his mind like over the years, so maybe Oda would. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just a weird like. Same with George R.R. Martin. Like you'll change your mind eventually on what the ending might be, unless if you are like I'm trying to think, like the Final Fantasy writer who has everything like decades in advance or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
you just don't. I was gonna say the one thing you don't want to do if you've got everything planned out is to like give any like frameworks of what you're gonna do, because then even if it is great and you change your mind, you've just fucked yourself.
Yeah. You could just pull like a Toriyama where you're just completely just adapting constantly. Where you're like, "Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna change this midway. This is what happens. Hey, you know what? I'm a bit lazy. I don't want to draw black hair anymore, so I'm gonna create a power based off of it." That's how he created Super Saiyan. He's like, "I'm kind of like lazy. I don't want to draw any more black hair, so I'll create like blonde hair. That way I don't have to color it in." Truly.
Well, what if the streak of white was just because Mira just hated filling it in? I mean,
I think it's gone past that. I think his art would take a hit if he was lazy. So
yeah.
I think it's
I mean, it used to take him like 2 weeks to do most of his art. Now it takes him a month. So I mean,
yeah.
Yo, do you guys believe in the rumor that he's dead?
No.
like I've heard rumors that they're like Mira is dead, and this dude is just like copying his art style. It's so crazy. It just might be true, and I'm like, sure.
I don't know. It's because like if someone really wanted to try to copy his art style so that no one knew, I'm sure that they wouldn't have changed it as much as Mira has. If you know what I mean? Because like his art style has changed a bit in style.
Yeah.
So I feel as if it's just like the natural progression of what he's doing.
Yeah. I get that.
But like some people complain about the facial proportions, but I think he's still packing in a ton of detail into like every single page. So I can't be mad.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be mad anyway because he's in Japan and you're in England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some school stories. I thought.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a story for you guys. So.
I'm excited.
Oh boy! So this school I went to, it's like this weird private school type thing, where
Catholic?
No, it wasn't a Catholic school.
Okay.
But so I had this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Smith, and the reason why I can say that is because Smith is a extremely common name, almost like meme status. So no one will know who she is. But this woman was a piece of work, I tell you what. So I have this weird thing that I do whenever I'm nervous. I sort of like shake my legs back and forth, kind of like do butterflies with my thighs, kind of. It's something that it's in the family and stuff.
Mm.
And this woman, believe it or not, raised males or boys, okay, a long time. And you know what she said? What I was doing, those butterfly things with my thighs. She thought I was fucking masturbating.
Hell yeah!
She thought I was fucking masturbating in fucking class. 14-year-old me,
Nice one, dude.
just by fucking wiggling my fucking thighs about.
I mean,
And
you're a 14-year-old kid, so you never know.
But still, you raised like 5 kids. How can you fucking
Go down.
it's like, ugh. And then she goes up to me. She's like, "Oh shit. Hey Al, can you edit that out for a second? For that." Fuck it. Hey Al. So, what you were doing back there? It was you were masturbating. Like, for some reason. So I was a very prudish kid. Didn't know what the fuck that meant at that time.
Yeah.
I was a very slow learner back then, and so I'm like, "What's masturbating?" She's like, "It's what you're doing right there." I'm like, "Okay," and she said, "It," and I was like, "She's like, it stops some things, and it makes you feel weird on the inside." And I'm like, "Okay," and it's like, "Oh, so that's why like whenever I do that, it stops me from feeling the urge to pee."
Jesus Christ, man! Jesus Christ!
And then I just kept on like taking it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go home and I ask my parents like, "What's masturbating?" And they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Because the teacher told me I was doing that. And then like they asked the teacher, and then they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? He wasn't masturbating."
This is masturbating.
It's just like,
that's wild.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Anybody else have some stories?
Yo, all right. So I go to a university, right? But I live like stupidly far away from the university, so I take a bus, or it's a university-owned shuttle. So I was on the shuttle. And I thought, hey, you know what I feel like doing? I feel like airdropping some memes to people. Just because I felt like being a shithead. So I kept, airdropping memes, and everybody rejected it. I'm like, all right. And I saw this one, and I looked next to me, and the guy next to me looked a little brown. And I don't mean in a racist sense. I mean it because it makes sense, because I looked at it and said, Muhammad's iPhone. And I'm like, huh. So I sent him a picture of Thomas the Tank Engine with a giant demon crawling out of the face saying Despacito. And he looks at it for a solid minute, screenshots it, sends it to every single person he knows, puts it on Facebook and sends it to every single one of his Snapchat people. And he starts using it to get in women's DMs. Hey Tina, look what happened to me. You're so funny. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And the best thing was that, like, I looked, because my phone, I have a new phone, so I looked at it and it didn't say from Elephant's iPhone. It said, you're being shared from iPhone. So we had no fucking clue who it was. He's just looking around this whole bus of people going, someone sent me this dank meme. And he was like messaging like, who do you think you are? But he's like obviously going, LOL, look how funny this is. And I'm like, dude needs to be more consistent about how he feels about the meme. But I got up and I really wanted to say, you're welcome. But I feel like he would have like punched me in the face or something. So I just went off. So to this day, he's going to remember the day that someone airdropped him a Thomas the Tank Engine meme. That was fucking stupid. God damn it. What about you, Smoke?
I got a lot of them, but
Oh yeah, your school is really fucked.
yeah, my school is not very good. But the majority of them, I need videos to tell, and I don't know how videos work on the podcast. So, yeah.
I think Tritium.
I was like, Tritium.
I could edit a video in if you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
here's
go and copy and paste it to voice chat.
all right. Well, so recently I lost half my friend group because. So, for some background, I have a friend named. I think it doesn't matter about names. I really don't care. But I think Owl met him once in VC with Sonny. But he's an alright dude. But he starts dating this transgender girl, who's used to. Is it transgender? How does that phrase work?
I was going to ask.
How does that phrase work?
What did they used to be?
A girl.
Then
I don't know how it works.
If it used to be a girl and transitions to a man, it's a transgender man. If it's a man who transitions to a woman, it's a transgender woman.
See, I don't know how that works.
I mean, I remember because you call them what they are now, not what they used to be. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So
Yeah,
that's fair. But
yeah,
he starts dating this guy, and then
I was like, don't say thing.
Oh, you don't know. At this point in time, I call it.
Oh, come on, man.
It's not for like, oh, I hate trans people reasons, because I just don't respect him as a person.
Oh.
Pronouns.
It's one of those things where if you want me to use your proper pronouns, you have to be a respectable person. But he starts hanging out with Aiden every day for like months and months, and then they break up. And he's like, "Wow, I hate him so goddamn much. I don't want to see him ever again." And then a week later, they're back together, hanging out all that. And then he texts me at like 3:00 in the morning while I'm working, and he's like, "Hey, I'd appreciate if you use my boyfriend's proper pronouns." I just don't respond because I don't want to deal with it. I've been working all week. And he DMs another friend. A week goes by, and suddenly he's posting on Instagram, "I can't believe all my friends are transphobic. How this happened? I hate them." And so he just deads all of us. He leaves the group, starts hanging out with all the gay kids at school. It's not an insult. They're just legitimately all gay. And then he starts the shit talking. But the best part is we got a bot, and we named it Otacon. And
nice.
The way we set Otacon up is we made an alt account named Snake. And we got Snake into their server through a mutual friend. And then Snake would report all the we made it a bot account through Megu. He does all computer stuff. He did it so that every single message that's sent in that server goes back to Otacon. And so we've got some some good files of them talking about like drinking pee, and
Jesus!
I've got screenshots, and I think Howell was actually in the logs.
Oh yeah. I remember. Wow.
If you want that to go on the podcast, man, with visual references, I'm gonna need to blur some shit.
Yeah, I can put some
Oh my
screenshots. You guys want us to laugh?
Smokey,
Yeah.
why do you want visual aids for this?
Wait, let me try to find
I mean,
it.
I don't think he's trying to like screenshot actual people drinking pee. I think he's just trying to screenshot them saying they want to drink pee.
Oh
so.
my god! I don't think we should call anyone out, but it's pretty good. You could blur out the names, but that's fucking great. Just man,
Drink some of my pee pee. Okay. I am more than okay with being peed on.
Jesus! Oh man, what was it? Oh,
Why is it always
clacking the fucking wine glasses? Oh my god.
oh no! Fucking! I'm just imagining pouring pee out of a wine glass.
Truly, the wise man's best beverage.
That's okay. It's weird because like there are people who drink pee because they're like, oh, it has medicinal purposes and whatnot. I do agree because I have all right. There is. Don't let me finish first. I have used it for the purpose of like if you have like a really bad like cut and you put pee over it, it seals it instantly.
Well, yeah, but it's
No,
kind
like-
of the same thing with like jellyfish venom.
Yeah,
that's okay
like-
with jellyfish.
uh,
but if I
yeah,
cut my finger,
but-
I'm not going to pee on my finger.
Okay,
I'm grabbing the super glue, you know?
All right, I did that once. I cut my finger really bad. I was peeing. I was like, huh, what happens if I pee on it? So I peed on it, literally fixed itself. But then I went to go see a movie with my mom, and she goes, "You are not eating popcorn with that hand." And I'm like, "It's all healed." And she goes, "You
told your
are
mom
not."
that you pissed right in your cut.
Well, because she was like, "Man, it looks so better. What happened? It's only been an hour." And I'm like, "Well, isn't that an interesting story?"
You couldn't just said, "Oh yeah, I put hydrogen peroxide on it," but no. I
No,
pissed
because
on it.
hydrogen peroxide doesn't work that good. The hydrogen peroxide doesn't have the efficiency of piss.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't believe there are people who drink pee.
I think my favorite one.
I mean-
my favorite one of those screenshots, that final one, feeling the hot flow of piss come out of my balls. That's
Oh, God.
that's a quote from the Bible.
Yeah.
Quote from the Bible. That's yep. I feel that.
They said a lot of dumb shit in there, but I don't think we've got enough time to go over it all. But it's good. It's really good, especially seeing one of your old friends you now dislike. Seeing him be like, "Yeah, put some fingers in my butt, daddy," and you're like, "Nice." And it's just
Well,
a
shit.
constant. It's just a constant stream of laughter. It's amazing.
Todd Howard whispers, "Degenerates."
Oh my god. I love that Todd Howard meme where he's like at the Game Awards or something, and like someone's filming from the side, and he looks over and he looks fucking pissed. Oh, I love that so much. That's so great.
I remember there was this when you said, "I know why you all
We
are here," and some dude just
Most of
screams,
you came
"Todd
here
Howard!"
for one thing.
Yeah.
Todd Howard is why I'm on this planet. Oh man. Didn't they like a few months ago, for like the first time in years, Wikipedia made it possible to edit his Wikipedia article? And everybody found out about that, and that just that was awful.
Did anyone correct his height?
Did anyone what?
Correct his height. Your article said that he's something like 5'11", but there's an image of him standing right next to Kojima, who's also 5'11", and he's like 4 inches shorter than him.
Get fucked. My favorite one was it was like Bob Bauer. That was. I don't even know. Is Todd Howard even like? is he even like really important in the construction of the games, or is he just a figurehead? Because I've never asked that. I've always just assumed.
Pretty sure he does a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, at least with the conceptual stuff, because he seems to be the most happy about the games and all of the stuff that they will do,
With the constant Skyrim ports.
Yeah, I'd assume he's something like I'd assume he's probably like the game designer, or at least something like that for a lot of them.
Well, just you wait. There's going to be a Skyrim mobile port soon.
Oh god!
I mean, they've already said with Elder Scrolls Legends or whatever. Is that the name of it? They're doing like a mobile Elder Scrolls thing already. So all they need to do is make some changes, and it'll be there.
It's going to be like a gotcha game.
And I used to think that the worst.
Get Dovahkiin. Get Dovahkiin. Ah, fuck. No.
I used to think the worst.
$500.
I used to think the worst port was that Resident Evil 4 got port to every single console ever made. I think they're still porting Resident Evil 4.
Oh boy.
Aren't they going to port it to Switch? Or at least I thought I heard rumors about that. Is that a... Because it was on the mobile for one point, and it got taken out.
Mm.
I don't know. Any Resident Evil fans?
Not really.
I played Revelations when I was younger, but I never really got into it.
Yeah.
Well, Resident Evil is really good, and Resident Evil 4 is like a fan favorite. So Capcom just releases it on every single console.
Yeah, the Africa one, right?
No, that's 5.
Damn.
5 is the one. I hate how that's how you know. That's how a lot of people know, because 5 is just killing minorities.
Yeah, I actually played 5. 5 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not from a story or a narrative standpoint, but from like killing minorities.
Shut the fuck up.
Pretty high up there on my list.
You gotta kill the blackies.
Oh man, it got shat on when it came out, and it's like 4 you were killing Hispanics in 4, so I mean.
But were they African Hispanics? No.
No, they're just Hispanics who spoke what's the word? They spoke fucking Google translated Spanish. Like really unintelligible, like man. That was pretty bad.
Well, they were essentially zombies.
Yeah. No.
You know what was?
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I said, you know what was gonna be really canned?
What?
Dante's new theme.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh god, that was some. Oh shit, that was awful.
Oh man, that was
hot garbage.
It's just fuck. It's like you have the Chad Nero's theme versus the Virgin Dante's theme.
Yeah, it's like you have some mildly good backing, but then there's like consistent, over-the-top, incredibly loud screaming, so you can hardly hear any other instruments like in the song. But are they cutting it out now?
They might be. I know they deleted it from the trailer.
They deleted the trailer.
They switched it to Nero's theme.
Oh, they did? Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I haven't seen the re-upload because I didn't see the original trailer. I only heard the song and that it had been taken down. But
is Nero's theme good? I'm not big.
Yeah, it's called my Devil Trigger.
Yeah,
it's called my Devil Trigger. It's really good.
Nice.
But I don't think that they removed it because the song was bad. I think that it was because the lead singer was alleged to have done some non-Christian things.
Oof.
So
Rip that guy.
Like a day later, they took down the video.
It's kind of like in the new Predator movie, how they took out an actual Predator who was on the movie. Oh, I love that joke. So everyone's like, haha, they took off a pedophile from the movie. No, it's actual Predator. I heard that movie.
I think. Did you make a tweet at you? Like, I think you said like, remember that one time I talked to?
Yeah, because like a while ago I tweeted James Gunn. He responded, but then I was looking past and I was like, remember the time I talked to a pedophile? Oh man, I don't think I don't think he even looks at Twitter anymore.
No.
That's understandable. Yo, fuck it! Did y'all hear about Telltale?
No, what?
Telltale Games. They're shutting down.
Holy shit!
Telltale Games. They're dead.
Holy shit.
Rip 3 good games.
Which 3 of those?
Tales of the Borderlands.
Is it like the Batman one or
Batman Season 2. Batman Season 1 was dog shit. Season 2 is amazing. And of course,
Season 1?
What?
Walking Dead Season 1, do you mean?
Yeah, Walking Dead Season 1. Those are the 3. Those are the 3 good ones.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the new season of The Walking Dead was just that bad.
Yeah. I mean, rip. Wolf Among Us was just a wasted potential because if you've noticed, if you've played Wolf Among Us, the first episode is really good and the rest are terrible because of production problems, because everybody guessed what the twist was immediately after episode 1. So everyone's like shit, so they had to redo the entire game. Which is like, oof. I don't know, but I'm going to miss Walking Dead because that game is, I mean, it's just a fantastic game.
Well, it still exists.
Well, yeah, it still exists. But it's going to be, I mean, since it's a digital game, if the company's gone bankrupt, it might be hard to get it digitally soon.
I mean, that's probably going to be a torrent of it available for the rest of existence.
Yeah, probably. Same thing with the Scott Pilgrim game.
You
know, that no longer exists thanks to licensing. Right. Same thing with Alan Wake. Alan Wake also had licensing issues, so you can't buy it anymore. I don't know. I just think that's weird.
But yeah, I didn't delve into my school stories because one of them almost ties into your James Gunn mention.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh boy. Well, I can't say anyone's name, and this shit happened like literally at the end of last year. But basically, some guy who I used to know and was in a few of my classes, is now currently in jail because he I'll make it real short, but he was, I think, arrested for possession of child porn or something like that. And then when he was on parole, he fucking not on parole, sorry. Yeah, maybe is it parole?
If he served prison time.
He didn't serve any prison time. Bail.
It would be bail. Bail or probation.
Yeah. So then when he was on bail, he broke into someone's house and assaulted a girl.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's not how you prove your innocence.
I know. And then he only got something like 4, maybe a bit more years. I feel as though he felt like he was going to go away for longer, so he did something really, really fucking dumb. But, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wacky school stories, everybody!
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have another incredibly bad one.
I've got one, but I'm trying to find the picture for it. Give me 5 minutes.
But yeah, no. Also, a few years earlier, a kid got expelled because, he was really making it look like he was planning a school shooting.
Do they even have guns in Britain?
They do where I live.
Nice.
Yeah, certain, what is it, fucking. You guys have provinces or
Well, we have counties for like mainland
counties?
UK.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not quite on mainland UK. I'm like on one of the small, basic bitch islands.
Fair.
Yeah, so he gets to circumvent the gun rules.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Are there any? Does anyone care about gun laws there, or is it just kind of like, eh?
I mean, like, there isn't really any gun crime, so, like, no one really wants to change any of them. It's not, like, particularly easy to get a license to have anything.
In exchange, there's high amounts of knife crimes.
Yeah, I mean,
Oof.
in mainland UK, at least where I live, that's pretty much, like, no violent crime at all. It's only, like, a slight bit of drug. Like,
I was like probably
stuff.
non-violent drug offenses,
Yeah.
if you consider drug offenses non-violent.
Mm.
Nuts, huh?
Okay, I got it.
All right, smoking.
I got three different things. They're not really large, but they're just kind of short little tidbits. So, first, one of my middle school teachers was arrested, I want to say 3 months ago for selling hydrocodone. And that was neat because apparently she was selling it to students. And it's good. I found the thing called a teacher at my current high school was arrested for showing porn to someone, which I don't know how that gets you arrested. But
Well, if you're showing it to an underage person, it's
yeah,
kinda fucked up.
but like, still, he didn't like molest anybody. He was just like, "Hey, look at this." And then third, I got a video for y'all of a fight I witnessed where a kid got his eye, like the eye socket's broken, and he's now blind in that eye because apparently he stole weed from someone.
Why do
That's
I
good.
want to see that smoking?
Listen, I was in the auditorium for this. I was in the auditorium for this, and I heard some like, I'm not gonna be racist. I heard some.
Just say
Yeah.
it then. You can't like go, well, not to be racist, but just say it.
No. I said I'm not going to.
All right.
I was gonna say
Hmm?
like exotic mating call.
Oh my god! I thought you were gonna say I heard some tongue clicking or something. Jesus.
Let's
man.
start with AO.
But yeah, that happened, and then it was good. And then that same year, someone stole a toilet off the third story bathroom with a socket wrench, and then they threw it off the third story.
Me.
It was good. It's really good. People throw like glass jars off the third story all the time. They shatter and like glass goes everywhere and gets in people's legs and all the time. It's
Christ.
What the fuck,
good.
man?
it's
This reminds me of the new Dredd. Dredd, you know? That one
Yeah.
shithole, like a apartment complex, you know?
Oh, that's such a
Yeah.
good movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
New Dredd. It's like 5 years
Yeah.
old.
Yep.
Oh man. Fucking, I forgot what the name of that fucking shitty apartment complex was. It's like the. Oh my god. No rest after mainland high school.
So that's the one you're
Jesus.
talking about.
yeah, it's the one in the auditorium that I watched.
Holy shit.
Exotic mating call.
Oh, yeah, I
Shut
remember
the
there's
fuck up.
at my school after like 2 years after I graduated. There's this like LGBT like pride thing.
I
And
remember this.
as a
This is
counter
good.
protest, there was these people who said, "Make America straight again," and like they're protesting it and shit at my old school.
Fucking-
Fuck.
It's like that's a weird thing to protest. Like, how can you, I understand protesting like political parties, but how can you protest the idea of being gay?
It's kind of simple, actually.
Yeah.
You kind of don't like gay people.
I know, but like, what is your like? What would you say if you're protesting it? Like, all gay people should like get
Die.
thrown into the sun or something?
Probably.
No, I think it's more like I think it's more like, so what I'm against for gay pride parades, anyways, is pride itself into something that you can't really control. That's what I'm like against, anyways. I don't care if you're gay or not, but that's my view on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always thought everybody, everybody is what they are,
Yeah.
So it should never be. I don't like labels, but it makes people mad because some people get comfortable with labels. But I'm like, I hate the idea of labels. I think, why should someone be gay? Why should someone be straight? Why can't someone just be in love? But it's whatever,
Yeah.
It is what it is. Fucking.
But yeah, I think the people who were protesting were fundamentalist Christians, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Fair.
Yeah. I don't know. I just got a good laugh out of it. Because it's not really my problem, and I find that stuff very funny. So.
Fucking, that reminds me of that goddamn stupid Spider-Man meme. I forgot the part where that's my problem. I love Spider-Man memes.
Oh yeah, did you hear they added the pizza theme?
Wait, they
To
did?
the new
I was
Spider-Man?
fucking screaming. I was
You
fucking
fucking
screaming.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was fucking screaming when I find out.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You just hear it like at one of the pizza shops in like the background.
Yeah, it's
You
in
go
there.
up to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great. Oh man, I still don't have a PS4, but oh man, I need to play it because it seems like it's everything I like about Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, it's basically the Arkham games mechanics practically,
Yeah,
and then just transferred to the Spider-Man game.
I mean they did that for the Captain America game. That was pretty good. So I
They
mean,
did? There's a
yeah,
Captain America?
there's a Captain America game based off the movie, but it does not follow the movie at all. It's really good. Like, damn.
Really, a film
Yeah.
video game. Good.
There's a video game. There's a bunch of good film video games. Like Spider-Man 2 is a good game.
Name 7.
Spider-Man 2, GoldenEye, King Kong, Street Fighter the movie, the game.
Is that cheating?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's a
I
bit.
think it is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. The Cat in the Hat, the video game.
Why?
Robots, the video game. Fucking Over the Hedge, the video game wasn't that bad.
Have you played these recently?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while since I
Or
played
did you,
some.
or did you play them like when you were younger?
Yeah, I played them when I was younger.
So
No.
like that
Oh,
can
no.
like that nostalgia factor. Is a big
Oh
thing.
no! Oh, the Cat in the Hat video game is hot garbage. That was a joke. Like, it's like
Okay.
it's Mike Myers in a video game with really bad graphics and really bad side scrolling. Like, oh, it's terrible. There's like, but the video games. Oh, the King Kong video game is amazing though. Like,
Mhm.
oh man, everyone should play it.
The one for the PS2.
The one, no, not the one for the PS2 because that one is it's the same game, but it has a lot of bugs, which I realized as a kid because I would always get stuck at certain parts. But when you play it on the 360, all the bugs just can get updated out. We can't update a PS2 game.
Yeah.
But no, it's great. It's
So
really
it is that game though, right?
yeah that game.
Okay, cool. Because I never had a 360. I was PlayStation, but I never got a PS4.
Nice.
I had a 360 and then PS4. Before that, I had a GameCube, N64, Sega Genesis. But yeah,
But yeah, should we carry on talking about the death of Stalin from earlier?
oh yeah,
Yo, what a good ass movie.
Yeah.
Like Death of Stalin. I heard about it a lot last year. Everyone's like, "Oh man, Death of Stalin." I'm like, I know that Joseph Stalin died, yes, but you see it, and it's just so good because I don't know. It's weird that Cold War Russia works as a stupid farce. Like
Yeah.
everybody's trying to fuck everybody over. Everybody's an idiot. Like, oh, it's great.
Yeah. There was this big meme on the server that I'm super anti-communist. So Elephant came to me and was like, "Hey, you don't like communism, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Well, watch this movie. It's really good.
The movie's kind of anti-communist, a little
Yeah.
bit.
I think it is.
Yeah. I mean,
Not anymore smoking. Not anymore.
I know. I just like to remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to my ANCAP days. Those were.
You're not an ANCAP anymore?
No, he's libertarian.
No, I'm not. It's been a while. Yeah.
Man,
Not
I
anymore.
do remember when you were talking about the roads. Holy shit!
Exactly.
That's a meme that all ANCAPs do.
Oh, that was so stupid. One time I questioned you. I'm like, that's kind of weird, don't you think? You're like, nah. Man. So what are you now?
Libertarian.
Oh, I always thought you were that from the beginning until I realized you were in cap. That's understandable.
It's just minimal government stuff like that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a cold-blooded fascist. You know, just.
I mean, I have a few fascist friends, like legitimate ones.
Oh, that's oof.
Yeah. It's a bit.
Friends in quotation marks.
No, so like it's opposite practically to libertarianism.
Right.
It is like the exact opposite. So I don't know how we get along. So
yeah. That's weird. Death of Stalin, I've been seeing a lot of good movies lately. Death of Stalin was good. I saw Crazy Rich Asians is surprisingly a good movie.
Okay.
But it's like it's a chick flick, But it's a romantic comedy. So if it's not your thing, don't see it. But I would 100% recommend it because
I just remember at least telling you that you're woke.
Yeah,
a lot.
Because everybody it's weird because you tell people, haha, go see Black Panther, and they're like, huh, whatever. But you say go see Crazy Rich Asians, everyone's like, huh. Because Crazy Rich Asians is out of all the quote unquote Black Panther movies, it's easily the best one because they only have one moment. They have a single moment where a white guy gets owned for being racist, and it's not there to show, screw white people. It showed because at the beginning, he treats this Asian lady mean because she's Asian. But then the same lady starts treating people bad later because they're poor. And it's a good dichotomy of that. So the idea of, white people being whatever is used for an actual story and character reason other than just whatever. So that's why I think Crazy Rich Asians is better because it understands its source material and it understands, what makes a good film. And then, Black Panther was okay.
Yeah.
And then
I don't like Black Panther at all, man.
Black Panther was the last act was terrible, but other than that, it was really good.
I don't know. The funny, I don't know. I feel as if, at least for me, it's received slightly differently because I know a ton of people who are Black but not African American, so they're from Africa, and none of them liked it, which was fucking hilarious to me.
I never thought about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I just it's just fucking weird to me. Not because of that. I watched it on my own with my mom, and we fucking hated it. In the theater, we were fucking dying.
Yeah, I know the movie spurred on to a lot of African futurists. So
yeah,
that.
Oh no,
where they actually believe that if imperialism didn't happen, they'd be of that technology. and stuff.
Yeah, which is missing the main point, that there's basically like mystical, magical forces that cause that
Yes.
to happen in the film.
Like, the movie is so vague about some things. Just like, oh, well, the vibranium, it could do anything. What superpowers does the Black Panther have? Go ham. That's what it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it's it
like
works.
it's an incredibly durable explosive that can be turned into any shape that they want and can be used for pretty much any technological goal. And it's like, where does this stop? Like, it is literally that it can do anything that you would want out of any physical material, but all at once with no distinguishment between like any of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the shitty plot device, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not that was bad, like, necessarily. It's just kind of
yeah, it's not as bad as Unobtainium.
Yeah.
Unobtainium is the worst.
What the hell is that?
It's from
That's
Avatar.
that's from Avatar, and it was like
Oh, really? It's from Avatar, like the
the blue people.
2011
people?
film, yeah.
The blue people movie. It's like there's this mineral that they couldn't. It's this thing that they couldn't obtain, so they called it Unobtainium. Because
It's been
that's
a long time since I saw the movie, so I didn't know it was that kind of stupid.
I don't know, it's a good movie. I remember the movie being good.
I mean, it's like, it's kind of like a really terrible name, but it also makes like a tiny bit of sense because like the newly discovered like elements
I was gonna
before they
say,
get given
like,
proper names, they're called stuff like Unanoctium.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was
like,
gonna say, like, the fact that it is like recently discovered is kind of like, all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'll give it a new, better name than any of the 10 films that James Cameron's gonna make in exactly the same universe.
James Cameron, he's interesting.
Aren't they going to make like a second one or something?
They're making like 3 more, I think.
You know, they were supposed to come out like 2 years ago, but they haven't.
Yeah.
He keeps
Like
going, oh
years
man.
ago?
Yeah, they're supposed to come out a year. But, you know, I guess we just wait. James Cameron it's depending who you ask. James Cameron is either a genius or just crazy guy.
Yeah.
He was like, what was it? Last thing I remember hearing is that he went crazy on Patty Jenkins when he saw Wonder Woman. He was like, Wonder Woman isn't supposed to be nice. A strong female lead is supposed to be a badass with a shotgun. And she goes, James, we can have both. And he's
Like,
like,
shit, he's too woke. He's too woke.
she's like, we can have both. And he goes, and she's like,
Started choking her out.
oh. Jesus. Oh, man. I thought Wonder Woman was okay. I think Wonder Woman is probably, on the terms of the Black Panther movies, it's definitely the worst. But it's, I don't know, Wonder Woman's okay.
Yeah, it's like, in terms of visuals, Wonder Woman was worse than Black Panther.
Black Panther had terrible CGI.
Well, it did have terrible CGI, but at least I prefer the visual design, at least of the Korean chasing in Black Panther. Like,
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, visual-wise, yes, Black Panther had good imagery.
Yeah. Not CGI wise. CGI in Black Panther was like trash.
Yeah. I would say like, well, Ryan Coogler is a pretty good. He's pretty good at cinematography. Patty Jenkins has only done a few films, so I mean, it shows that, you know, her filmmaking could be a lot better. But it's still, you know, for a first-time superhero movie, it wasn't terrible.
Mm.
Oh no, I still prefer Black Panther over that, and I prefer Crazy Rich Asians out of all those. Oh no.
Yeah, it is understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, going back to Dredd though, they should make a fucking sequel. So like, right fucking now, dude. Like,
Did you say Blanther?
what? Did I have?
I thought you said Blanther.
Did I just have a fucking stroke, dude? Shit. Okay. what I meant to say is I think Dredd should make a sequel. Should have a sequel right now.
Right.
Because that one was really good, and like there is a lot of stuff that they could possibly, adapt the kind of storylines, and they did make a pretty good world. But I'm pretty sure that everyone to do with it has moved on now. So it's just kind of sad that they didn't.
It was how much didn't it like fail at the box office?
Let me see.
Well, we're talking about Dredd, right?
Yeah. 2012 Dredd.
I mean, DVD sales were fantastic, but like they said, DVD sales were like way better than anyone expected.
Yeah.
But they actually wanted to do storylines from the comic series. Like they wanted to do the whatchamacallit, the weird judges. But they're like, nah, we can't do that because they did shit.
Yeah, apparently it had a budget of $45 million, and it grossed $41 million box office.
Well, that's pretty bad.
So, yeah, I don't know how much the DVDs added onto that, but it's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't have that big of a... Like, compared to other movies, the budget could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Guess rip that movie.
Yeah.
We always have the Sylvester Stallone one.
Yeah. I mean, it exists. I've seen it a while ago. I don't remember too much of whether it was good or bad.
It's terrible.
Great. I might have to rewatch it then.
Like, it's objectively awful. Rob Schneider's in it. And he's just kind of in it. Just like, hey, yo, it's me, Rob Schneider. I'm in a Judge Dredd movie.
I just looked at something that fucking horrifies me, okay? Remember that terrible Doom film from 2005 that wasn't really even about Doom?
Yeah.
It had a budget of $65 million, $20 million more than Dredd.
Jesus Christ.
And it was 10 million short at the box office.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. I don't think that the DVD sales could have saved that one.
5 people buy DVDs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The film's pretty trash.
I have not seen it because, I'm just like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, I have seen it. So I know firsthand how actually shit it is, and it just is absolutely nothing to do with Doom at all. Like it's pretty much just your typical sci-fi mild horror film. Like, it's kind of just bland and doesn't really have anything to do with Doom. I mean, they use the odd design from Doom that looks recognizable, but all of the actual reasons for the demons and whatnot are completely different, and
Well, who's Doom guy?
I don't think that there is technically a Doom guy. I think though that it was Dwayne Johnson, right? I think he was the one who survived to the end. Yeah. Or maybe I'm wrong, and he was the villain at the end. No, I think Dwayne was Doom guy in essence. I mean, they added in one scene at about the 3/4 mark, which was in first person.
I heard about that.
Cheeky callback. But yeah, no, it just wasn't good.
Nice. What a fantastic film.
Yeah.
Good thing that people don't try and make video game movies nowadays. Good thing they've all learned their lessons.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Things are looking up, People are stopping wasting their money on pointless shit like that.
There's been 3 video game movies this year. Do
you guys hear about the new Doom movie?
Wait, new Doom movie?
Yeah, there's a new one.
No.
Look it up on IMDb.
What the fuck? Like, recent?
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
I mean,
It has set photos and everything.
the Metal Gear movie coming out, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do that.
I don't know either. But the guy who's making it is himself.
Yeah.
Like he's like Ryan Johnson levels of don't shit on my movie. And it's just like, oh, come on, man. So I can't wait for his movie to be trash and then him telling everybody that they're wrong.
I mean, at least the like concept designs and whatnot that they've shown how for the Metal Gear film have some nice visual like design. Hopefully, if they get some of the artists behind it, like actually on the film, it won't look like trash. We can get some nice gifs.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it could be worse.
Mm.
I think that should do it for this podcast.
Wait, I got one more thing to say. Right?
All right. Okay.
So Halloween's coming up, right?
Oh my God,
So-
smoking.
But I don't know if any of you have been to Halloween stores recently, but they sell Fortnite costumes.
I knew you were gonna say that. I hate you. End the
sell
fucking
Fortnite
episode.
costumes.
End the goddamn episode.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Yo, so Donovan, right?
All right, bye guys.